Today we're going to be making this lovely mini vase. So to do that, you're going to take a soft cover book and take off the cover. And back as well. Now the bonus about making mini vases is that you get 2 vases out of 1 book. So that's really nice. So go ahead and you're going to measure the height of your book. So mine's just about 20. So we're going to go ahead and mark it at 10 centimeters. So I'm going to mark it at 10 on the top and mark it at 10 on the bottom just to make sure I got a really nice straight line. And the advantage with working with books is also you can use the text to help you get a straight line. So I'm going to put the ruler at my 10 centimeter mark. And then I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and cut the entire book in half. If you don't have an X-Acto knife or you're not comfortable with an X-Acto knife, you could also do this with a pair of scissors. Either is fine. So once the book is in half, go ahead and take half the book, whichever half you want, doesn't matter. And it's going to most likely be, depending on the size of your book, way too long this way. So we're going to go ahead and turn it into a square. And the easiest way to do that is you can just fold it like this, just to find the square. And then this right here will be your perfect square. So you just fold this up like so, and then fold that down, and this crease right here will be your square. And then you could either keep using your X-Acto knife, or again, scissors work just fine too. And then it'll be ready to start the fold. I'm also using a self-healing mat, if you've noticed, so that way I'm not damaging my surface if I happen to go too far. While I'm doing this, it'll be a nice time for you to like and subscribe to my channel, so you don't miss out on any of the weekly tutorials. If you would also mind commenting on how you decorated your vase, just to give ideas to everyone. Okay, now we have our square, and we'll be ready to start folding. And if a page wants to fall off, page wants to fall off. I'm using a book that's around 150 pages. So you're going to take, and if you notice my first few pages are kind of scraggly, no worries, just get rid of them. You're going to take your first page, you're going to take the bottom right corner and bring it up and crease. Then you're going to take this entire piece and fold it over along this gutter right here. Then this extra piece, you're going to fold it down. And then you're going to fold it inside, like so. Turn the page. The next fold, you're going to do, bring it in, and then bring it in again. So you're at a quarter page. And then you're going to do this first fold. Bottom right up to form your triangle. The entire page in half along the gutter. fold the top piece down. And then you're just going to hide it inside. And you're just going to repeat this pattern over and over again. Half, quarter, bottom right up, fold along the gutter, fold your tip down so you have that nice crease, then open up that fold and hide that tip inside. Half, quarter. Now, let me just show you a shortcut. If you don't, go ahead and fold this. If you don't want to take the extra time to hide this piece inside, you can just cut it off. That really is an option. So, if you prefer, you can cut that extra piece off and do it that way. It's totally up to you. It really doesn't make any difference. So half, quarter, fold up, like so. So I'll continue doing this throughout the entire book. And you'll see what happens is it naturally will begin to curve around. And that's what you want. So I've gone ahead and finished it. And this is what you're going to have. It just naturally curved around on its own. And now it's time to decorate. Now because these folds are so tight, you really don't need to use hot glue or anything. The flowers will just stay in place, but you can use hot glue or E6000 glue, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to put my Bane flower, my biggest flower, right in the middle. And it just really holds. And then I have these really pretty small spring flowers. I'm just going to put around like so. And it just everything is just holding in place. Which is nice because if you want to change this out for the seasons, you really can. And then I have this little bit of purples. So you can decorate it however you'd like. And then I like to finish it off with a ribbon, which I'll show you. So you can continue decorating however you want. If you want to add some leaves, just be careful. I mean, because you are mini, you want to make sure nothing's getting, so I'm going to hide a lot of that leaf down there. Anything too tall. With vases in general, whatever the height of your vase is, you want about a vase and a half of height with your flower. That's the general rule. So I have this, so I went a little bit taller than the vase. So I could have even gone a little taller, but that will give you the right proportions. So I'll continue decorating my flowers, but let me show you, if you want, you can finish this off with some ribbon. There's enough to like either do a bow or a nice little knot. And I think I'm just going to do a nice little knot. Like so. And then I'm just going to cut this at an angle. And then if you want, you could like put on, you could even put a nice little gem right there. So I'm going to continue decorating my vase, but this is really where we're headed. but enjoy.